Hello everybody, welcome back to LilyLuLou. If you're new here, my name's Karen, I'm the Junk Journal Geek, and today I am continuing work on the St Patrick's Day journals. I've got to get these finished this week because we're almost there. We're almost at St Patrick's Day. It's come around very quickly. So what do I want to do today? I was cutting out lots of the fussy cut bits I had. My brain's not working. I've also started taking apart this book because I want to use the pages as pockets and things. But yeah, while I was cutting out all of the fussy cut bits, I had this hat. There it is. And I thought that would look really good as a little tuck spot. So I printed it out again, a bit bigger on card, that other one's on paper. This was a sheet of fussy cuts from the Digital Collage Club, I believe. Sorry, I've turned the camera on and my voice has gone and can't think of my words. Goodness me. Yeah, so I just printed some of these out off, took the one hat that I wanted and I've just made it different sizes on the one sheet, and that's on card, light card. It's 200 GSM, I think. So I'm going to cut this out and I'm going to make a little slit, hopefully, so that we can use this as like a little tuck spot. So how are you all today? I hope you're all well. I've had a really busy week this week. I've had something on every day. So I haven't had a chance to do anything. My last few videos I had filmed ahead, luckily. So I'm hoping that I can get a few done today, but I always say that and then I end up doing one and then I sort of get stumped for what I'm going to do next. I know I've said this before, but I really struggle if I can't sit down and craft every day. I find it really difficult to sort of get back into it, get back into the swing of it. Whereas I think if you craft every day, you're sort of coming up with more ideas all the time of what you'd like to do and what you'd like to try. And whereas when you just sit down cold after a break, I find it very difficult to get back into the swing of things. So how is everybody? I hope you're all well and happy. So I've really got to get this finished because we're coming up to St Patrick's Day now, and because I haven't had a chance to do anything this week, it needs to get sent off. So I'm going to pop a little bit of green around the edges of this just to hide those white bits where my scissor skills leave a little to be desired. And I've also got a big pile of wedding prep things to do here as well. If you're new here, my daughter's getting married in the summer and she's asked me to make lots of bits and pieces for the wedding. So I have a big pile here. Right, I'm going to start here. And I'm not really putting any pressure on this. I hope I'm in frame. I'm just following the line of the hat round to about the other side. Not quite. And then I'm just going to do it again. And I'm hoping that I've got these sort of next to each other rather than on top of each other, so that we get a little sliver out of it, but I'm not sure if we will. No, let's try again. So I'm not putting any pressure on this, as I say, because I don't, if I slip, I'm going to do myself a mischief. And that wouldn't be good, would it? Let's try to go down a little bit. This card is card that had misprints on one side, so I've just popped it back in to use for this. Haha, I think we've gone through now. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that there, but we've got a little slit in the hat there. So my idea is, where are those tickety things? I'll use one of those just to see what we're doing. So Max has just gone out for his walk with his ladies. So it should be nice and quiet here. So as I say, I'd like to try and get a couple of videos done while he's not here. Tomorrow, today would have been my dad's birthday. He would have been 97 today. And so I did say to my mum, oh, I'll take you to the pictures today. Right, that's a little bit too big, but you can see the idea. That's something that's going to poke in there. So let's find somewhere to stick it so we can see it in action. I'd originally messaged my mum and said, oh, on Friday, I'll take you to the cinema for Mother's Day. And I've got something in the first one on this one. Oh, I'll tell you what else I've done in here while you were away. I've taken out all of those window envelopes that were going to be pages. I just wasn't feeling it in this journal, and it's very unusual for me because I do love to use oh yeah, I like that. I do love to use window envelopes, you know, used envelopes that have come through the mail. But I don't know, for some reason I just kept looking in these books and I just don't know, just wasn't happy with them. So I've taken them all out. I might use them as pockets instead. I'll see. As I say, I wasn't happy with them and it's my journal, so I took them out. Right, I'm going to stick this. I'm not going to be fancy and have a tuck spot behind as well. I think that might cause problems. So I'm going to try and pop a little bit of ink in here. Just to help finish that edge off where I've been cutting. Oh dear. Oh, that's not great, is it? I'm just going to make it worse fiddling with it though. Yes, I was going to take my mum to the pictures today, and then I realised, excuse me, I'm so sorry about my voice, I don't know what's going on there. I realised it was a dog walking day, and I tend to stay in on a dog walking day because I'm never 100% certain what time the ladies are coming, because they judge depending on what other dogs they've got. I'm just gluing this around the edge so that the rest of it will hold down while you're poking things in and out. You know, it's got a bit of security around the rest of the thing. yeah, the dog walkers tend to come at different times depending on what other dogs they've got with them and who Max will, you know, get on with or not, because he's a difficult doggy. So then I said to Mum, oh, I'll take you tomorrow instead, and that's going to be her Mother's Day treat, but I was going to do it yet today because it's my dad's birthday today. So we're going to see Wicked Little Letters tomorrow, and we're going to see that because it's a local story. It's a dramatisation of actual events. It's not a documentary type film. It's, you know, they've taken an event and they have made it into a film. It's not 100% accurate or historically accurate or anything like that, but it's set in the 1920s in Littlehampton, although it was filmed in Arundel. And my dad, his dad was a railwayman, and so they got, you know, free railway travel. And they used to come to Littlehampton on holiday every year in the summer, which is why we ended up moving down this way from London. So we're going to see that tomorrow at the cinema, so that will be nice. And then on Sunday, which is Mother's Day, my daughter has organised something. My eldest daughter has organised something. I don't know what it is. She hasn't told me, but she has taken me and my mum and my youngest daughter somewhere. I know there's food involved, but other than that, I don't know if it's just a meal or if we're doing something else as well. Really don't know. And obviously my middle daughter is working away, so unfortunately she won't be with us. But I think that would be too big. I'm just looking for something I can poke in here. So yes, I'm going to have a nice eventful weekend. But I say I've been out every day this week doing chores, so I feel like I'm really behind with everything. So today I'm having a catchy up day, but that catchy up day includes catching up on crafts, not just housework. I'm just loosening this slightly with my pokey tool. I don't think it was completely where I'd cut it. Right, so that's definitely too big. That's too big. We could pop a little stamp in there, which is quite nice with the layers behind. We could have a little word in there. So we've got a little hat of bits. So that will go in there. Quite pleased with that. That looks quite nice. It's just, oh dear, I've got something stuck on here that shouldn't be on there now. I've just been tucking bits of ephemera in here to stick in when I've got time. So let's have a look at where we've put that now. So that was our first signature. It wasn't in there because we already have bits in there. That's going to go in as, I think I'm going to pop that on the side there and have it as a side tuck. There it is. A nice little hat of goodies. That looks quite good, doesn't it? Obviously that page is going to come up a little bit. So that's quite nice. I like that. Well, that was a quickie, wasn't it? So I haven't thought of anything else to do yet. So this book I got in the charity shops, 10p, and it's been in our downstairs cloakroom. I bought it for my husband, and then he said to me, I actually bought another set of books and oh, look at that. That were all Irish jokes. Got those in the doctor's surgery, and he wanted to keep those and said I could use this one instead. So, right, I'm thinking, because we have playing cards in these journals, the pack of ephemera I bought, there were a couple of playing cards, and I have shoved them individually. There we go, there's one. So having seen this, what are you getting for your wife? What are you getting your wife for Christmas? Kelly asked O'Keefe. She decided for me, said O'Keefe. She wanted something with diamonds, so I bought her a pack of cards. So even though this is not a diamond, we could make a pocket and pop this in. Although the pocket will probably be too big, but we can maybe pop it in with something else. So let's make a pocket. Just thinking, oh, I've put my scoreboard away. So if we pop that, fold that about there, fold the top about there, and then take a little bit off of each side as a gusset. Right, so they are not straight, those folds. Let me get my scoreboard. I'll be back in a moment. Right, hopefully I can score this now, even though I've already folded it. So these three should be straight edges because they were the edge of the book. This was the spine side where I've cut it out. So if I score there and fold, and I haven't folded on the score line, that's better. Right, so that should be a straight line. So we'll score here. And here. Doesn't look like it was far off, but it definitely did look wonky. And then, will that be too close? Yes, it has to be this one. Here. Okay, so hopefully that will work now. Yeah, those sides look a bit straighter. So I'm going to just chop off a bit at the top because we don't need all that. This is just going to be a strengthened edge, so we're going to stick this down anyway. Put that on the settee. This is going to be our bottom right. I think that's on the score line. Okay, so I'll stick the top down. Where is the glue stick? I don't know if I'm off screen or not, but I'm literally just putting some glue stick on the edge and sticking it down. You're not missing anything exciting. So that's my top edge. So now I need to mitre. That one doesn't look quite right. We'll see how it looks when it's folded. I think that'll be okay. So that's quite cute, isn't it? So I'm going to have a little bit of brown and a little bit of green. This is quite white, this book page, but I think we're just going to go with it. So where are we going to stick this one? Let's grab the third signature and have a look. Okie dokie, let's stick it on there. Shouldn't really be sticking these things down in case I want to do anything behind here. I'm sure that'll be all right. Okay, I'm going to use the art glitter glue because this is quite thick paper. Well, I wanted this, I did say this is going to be a fun journal because of the, you know, with all the little leprechauns and things in the kit, it lends itself to a bit of fun, I think. And so I think using the, it is a bit big, using the jokes and things works. So we just need to find a way of tucking that in so it doesn't fall right down the bottom. So we'll just pop that there for now. So we've made one pocket with the book pages, and then like that one. Did you hear about Jesus being on Twitter? Mind you, he's only got 12 followers. Bit out of date now. Twitter's not called Twitter anymore, is it? Yeah, I don't know what else I want to do. So I think I'm going to turn the camera off now and leave it there for today. I'm going to do a little bit of work off camera, and I'll come back and show you what I've been up to next time. So thank you for joining me today. Take care, look after yourselves, and enjoy your own crafty time. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.